is the Ankeny Hawks. Ankeny is coached by John Peterson and assistant coach Dwayne Surr. Is coached by Gus Downs and assistant coach Barry Jesslyn. And now here is your starting lineup for Ames. At guard, the 6-foot senior, number 22, James Caves. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 32, David Newey. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 30, Ryan Pittis. At 4, a 6'3" junior, number 40, Austin Arnott. At center, a 6'10" senior, number 54, Ross Marsden. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please.
David Newey was started small forward, a 5'11" senior. Austin Arnott, the power forward, a 6'3" junior. Ross Marsden, the center, listed at 6'10". Of course, Ames coached by Vance Downs. For Ankeny, it'll be Sean Schlegel, Tom Slater, Calvin Johnson, Kellen Baines, Aaron Thompson. Ankeny wearing their away maroon uniforms with line numbers trimmed in gold. Ames High home whites with orange numbers trimmed in black. It'll be Marsden along with Thompson in the middle, and the ball's up in the air. And the opening tip controlled by the Ankeny Hawks. So it was Thompson that out-jumped Marsden. Hawks will have the ball down the floor right to the left. They'll switch it around as they go far right side to Schlegel. Now to the top of the key to Slater. He'll take a dribble, looks to give it up left. Now goes back right to the corner. Driving in, Schlegel in the lane. Right-hand layup. No good. Gets his own rebound back on the air ball. And will dribble it out of traffic. Left corner picked up by Murray. He'll toss it off to the right to Kellen Baines. Ames High with a man-to-man defense. Ankeny will play it around the perimeter. Here's Calvin Johnson, right wing. Picked up by Arnaud. Takes a dribble to his left. Hits it high post left side to Thompson. Back right to Baines. He'll drive in. Hands it off to Schlegel, and Ankeny will reset a long possession. They'll go inside. Driving in is Slater. Right-hand layup. Good as he'll bank it home for 2. Tom Slater cuts it to the top of the key. Schlegel hits him right on the run. And Ankeny takes an early 2-0 lead over Ames High with a minute gone by. Ames High has the basketball in the front court, working against the man-to-man defense. They'll go with a high-low, and the ball turned over. Arnaud tried to feed it to the middle to Marsden, and Ankeny knocks it away. Hawks back with the ball. This is Eric Thompson, left corner. He'll go inside to Schlegel, and the ball stolen right back by Ames High. Marsden stepped in front of the lane and swatted away. 2-0, Ankeny, Ames High to the inside. Here's Marsden, left block, layup, up no good, but he's fouled. And the foul spotted on the floor. High-low game going strong for Ames High with Arnaud and Marsden early. 6:39 left to go in the opening period. And it's a 2-0 Ankeny lead. Aaron Thompson picks up the foul. First one of the ball game. Newey will play it in, baseline to the left. Slaps it, holds it high, gets it to Arnaud, left side of the lane, goes back to Newey. Baseline jump shot up, no good. Rebound weak side to Ankeny. Hawks will run it ahead with Slater. He's the only one with a bucket in the ball game. Here's Schlegel driving lane, pulls up, has a shot, rejected away. They're going to call a jump ball. Schlegel jumped right into the 6'10" Marsden. And Ames High will get it back on the second turnover of the ball game against Ankeny. Full court pressure by the Hawks. Ames High will play it in. James Tays will work it up against Tom Slater. Across the half-court line with the right hand on the dribble. He'll cross over, penetrates top of the key, pulls up in the lane, a little running jump shot, no good from 13 feet. And the rebound to Vance. Ames 0 for the first 3. Vance into the front court, left hand drives, dishes it right, ball swatted and knocked away. And Newey will pick it up. Third turnover by the Hawks. 6 minutes left to go, first period, 2-0 Ankeny. Ames with the ball, the Marsden left block, layup, good with the right hand on the side of the 2. It was Newey that fed Marsden on the block. 5:50 left to go in the opening period. Slater on the other end, spinning his way to the hoop right side. Now we'll kick it back out. Driving in is Calvin Johnson. His running right-hand layup is up and in high off the glass for 2 as he took it right into Marsden. And it's a 4-2 Ankeny lead. 5:35 left to go in the opening period. Ames will play it around the perimeter. Here's Ryan Cadis on the drive with the right hand. Running jump shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Johnson. Ames High just 1 for their first 5. Driving down Schlegel, kicks it right. Slater drives to the foul line. Now back to Johnson. He'll look to penetrate in. He's cut off by Arnaud, and Ankeny will reset. Schlegel for 3, left side of the key. It's up, no good. Rebound comes down to Johnson. He'll keep it alive. Vance a long 3, and it's no good as it rimmed in and out. Marsden out hustled for the ball by Schlegel, but Sean Schlegel stepped out of bounds, and Ames High will get it back. He stepped right on the baseline. Schlegel with some great acceleration, getting Marsden to that ball. Ames High down by 2 at 4-2. Against some token full court pressure as James Tays will dribble it ahead. Working against Tom Slater. The Cyclones will play it well up front. Tays now inside to Arnaud. Right block, kicks it out. Cadis, top of the key for three. It's up good! A three-pointer by Ryan Cadis. Ames High has their first lead of the ball game at 5-4 with 4:44 left to go in the opening period. Ankeny ahead into the front court. Alley-oop pass right side. Here's Calvin Johnson. His layup left short. Rebound. Marston outlet it ahead to Mewey. David into the front court. 2-on-4. Numbers not there. We'll back it back out, and Ames High will reset. 4:30 to play. Opening period. Ames High with a 1-point lead at 5-4. Cadis will have it near side wing. Looks to penetrate in along the baseline. Cut off by Vance. Swings it back out to Tays. Left side of the arc. Tays to Mewey from the wing. Out of the foul line. Here's Arnaud. Jumpers up from 16 feet. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound inside goes to Eric Thompson. He's been a rebounding machine for Ankeny so far. Thompson will have it in the front court now. Left to the key. Takes a dribble and gives it right back to Slater. Ames High sticks with a man-to-man defense. Slater looks to penetrate the left hand. Spins back with the right. The foul line to Schlegel. Back to Thompson. He's not going to put it up with Marston right in his face. So Ankeny will play it back out. Here's Vance for three. Left wing. It's up good. Kellen Vance with a triple. It's a 7-5 Ankeny lead. 3:40 to play in the opening period. Marston inside. He's hammered hard as he got the ball delivered to the block right side. Boy, he got crunched. 3:37 left to play in the opening period. Ankeny by 2, 7-5.
Fouls on Schlegel, his first.
Schlegel will pick up his first personal foul. Nick Litweiler into the contest for the first time, along with Jordan Gilmore. Mewey and Arnaud are out. Gilmore will play it in, baseline to the right. Slaps it, rolls it into the left block. Here's Cadis, pump fakes, fadeaway jumpers, up and good from the left block. Ryan Cadis with 5 of the 7 points for Ames High. We're not enough at 7 with 3:27 left to play in the opening period. Here's Johnson, top of the circle, will spin it off left. As Ankeny also going to their bench, checking in is Nate Nygren. This is Vance working in baseline left, drives in, goes to Thompson, and he's fouled by James Tays as he goes up for the shot, and it will be Thompson who will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. First personal foul of the ball game called against Ames High, and it's a shooting foul as Thompson will toe the line. Ankeny, a very good free throw shooting team on the year, right at 69%. It's not bad for the Central Iowa Metro League when you look at some of the numbers being tossed out. Thompson's first free throw rolls in, and it's an 8-7 Ankeny lead with 3:15 to play in the opening 8 minutes. Good crowd on hand here at Ames High Gymnasium. Late arrival. Next free throw's up and good. And Ankeny now with a 9-7 lead over Ames High with 3:15 to play in the first period. It'll be Jordan Gilmore now at the point for Ames. He'll bring it ahead to the front court. Left hand of the dribble. Will drive to the foul line. Pulls up 15 footers. Up and good by Jordan Gilmore. Tied at 9 with 3 minutes to play in the opening period. Ankeny back with the ball. Slater now left side to Johnson. He'll go back to Nygren. Just right to the key. Goes back left. Vance releases the three and can't hit it. And the rebound platform. Tays is called for going up over the back. And that's a big foul right there. As he goes over the back of Slater. That'll be his second. Eric Bunker quickly up to the scorer's table trying to check into the ball game. He will be allowed to come in. 2:50 remaining in the first period. Tied at 9. Ankeny will play it in. They'll go inside to Johnson. His running layup is good. Nygren with the feed. Calvin Johnson with his 4th point of the ball game. It's 11-9. Ankeny lead. 2:40 remaining in the opening frame. Here's Ryan Cadis, top of the circle. Spins it off right to Bunker on the wing. Bunker to Litweiler, top of the circle. Versus left side to Cadis. He'll drive the lane. Goes up right hand. Layup is up. No good. Rebound platform. It comes down to Eric Thompson of Ankeny. Hawks by 2 with the ball back. Here's Slater, top of the circle for 3. It's up, no good off the back end of the iron. Rebound, Marsden. Ames High will bring it ahead to the front court with Ryan Cadis on the dribble. He'll give it up to Gilmore. Now left side to Bunker on the wing. Bunker to the top of the circle. To Marsden, reverse it right side wing to Gilmore. Back to Bunker, left of the key. There dribbles it to the wing, now to Cadis, top of the circle. Ryan will go inside to Litweiler. He'll face the basket, drives into the left hand. He's caught up in traffic and has it thrown away by Nygren. Second turnover by Ames High. Nygren, front court, right side. Here's Thompson running baseline jump shot, no good from 12 feet. And the rebound to the Little Cyclones. 1:40 now left to go in the opening period. 11-9, Ankeny on top of Ames High. Gilmore, right corner, will bounce it to the top of the circle. Decatus to Bunker, drives baseline, left side, running jump shot up, no good. Rebound taken away by Calvin Johnson. And here come the Hawks. Ames High suffering a big shooting woe here in the first period. Here's Nygren, baseline jumper's no good from 14 feet. Rebound to Thompson. To Slater, top of the circle for three, no good on the bank shot. And Litwiler will hold down the rebound. He'll get it to Gilmore, front court. Gilmore forces the issue, and it's saved in by Thompson. Vance will get it now to Slater. Here come the Hawks up by 2. Johnson spots up, takes the three, right wing. It's left short, and the rebound to Cadis. And it's stolen away by Nygren. Made with it, and he'll flash it to the middle. Slater left of the key, will penetrate in the lane, back to Vance. Now to the corner left side of Nygren. He'll drive the lane. Goes up left hand, layup, good. Ankeny with the largest lead of 13-9. 41 seconds left to go in the opening period. Ames High wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, joined by Gilmore, Cadis, Litwiler, and Arnaud's back in. Eric Bunker will now be at the point for Ames High. He's working against Slager. He'll dribble in the front court right now. He bounces the corner right side. Cadis to drive in along the baseline he was ran into by a new Ankeny Hawk who just checked into the ball game. That's Aaron Matthews. Third team foul called against Ankeny.
Fouls on Aaron Matthews, his first.
13-9. Ankeny with 30 seconds left to go in the opening period. Gilmore will play it in, baseline to the right. Slaps it, gets it in, and it's thrown away by Matthews. Litwiler will take it right back to Gilmore. His layup, right hand, good from the right side off the glass for 2. As Litwiler found it. 13-11. Ames High down by 2. Ankeny with the ball. Gonna hold for one here with 15 seconds left to go in the opening period. Got to keep an eye on Kellen Vance. He's the trigger man for that Hawk offense. Here's Nygren, looks to penetrate, pulls up, foul line, jumpers out, no good, left it short with 4 seconds to go in the period. Here's Cadis, and he has it stripped away by Nygren. It goes out of bounds along the sideline. Ames High will play it in with 1.1 second left to go here in the first period. Ames down by 2. Gilmore will toss it in, gets it to the corner, releasing the shot. Cadis at the horn, hits the back end of the rim and dribbles out. That will be the end of the first period, but it is Ankeny with a 13-11 lead over Ames High. We're back in a minute here on KASI. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Ankeny up 13-11. Urbandale right now with a 6-5 lead over Johnston with 4 minutes to go in the first period there. Ankeny with the basketball right now. Nate Nygren in the right corner will give it up to Vance of the wing. Now to Schlegel. Reverse it left side corner as they shoot it off to Mikeso. To Nygren, top of the key, penetrates in the lane, running right hand. Layup, good, count the bucket. Nate Nygren is fouled and will go to the line to try to convert the 3-point play. That foul is against as James Tays is back into the lineup for Ames High. Third team foul against Ames High, and it's against James Tays. That's his third. He's got all 3 fouls, so a big part of the Ames High offense will have to go to the bench. Nygren converts on the 3-point play, and Ankeny now with a 5-point lead, 16-11. 7:35 left to go in the first half. Arnaud will have it left side post, goes inside. Neely cut into the hoop, he'll lay it up and in. Neely cut in from the left side wing and put it up and in. 16-13 now, Hawks by 3. 7:24 to play in the first half. Left side of the key, this is Mikeso. He'll go to the right corner to Schlegel. In the right wing, he'll go to the corner. Thompson back to Schlegel for 3. It's up and good. A 3-pointer by Sean Schlegel. And it's a 6-point Ankeny lead. 7:05 to go in the first half. Ames High is going to have to dig in right now. Cadis on the right wing to Marston. High post down low. Right block layup good by Arnaud. Austin's first bucket of the night. 4-point lead for Ankeny. Nygren with it on the right wing for the Hawks. Vance reverse it left side. Schlegel for 3. It's up. No good. Left it short. Rebound to Cadis. He'll give it up to Gilmore, and Jordan will speed it ahead to the front court. Right hand on the dribble. Now we'll back it out front to reset the offense for Ames High. The Cyclones up by 4. Arnaud right of the key, back left. Gilmore on the wing. Jordan will go to Cadis, top of the circle for 3. It's up and good! Ryan Cadis with his second triple of the night. And it's a 1-point Ankeny lead at 19-18. 6:20 left to go in the first half. Ankeny will penetrate in with Nygren, pulls up baseline left side, jumpers no good from 12, and the rebound to Marsden. He'll hand it off to Gilmore, and here we go. Ames High trying to get the lead back for the second time tonight. Cadis will have it right side wing. Looking inside for Arnaud. He'll penetrate into the baseline. Back to Arnaud for three. It's up. Good! Three-pointer for the right wing by Austin Arnaud. His first triple in 9 games. 21-19. Little Cyclones by 2. Here's Schlegel driving in left side. Cut up will give it up to Nygren, and he'll lose it in traffic. Ames High with a loose ball. Cadis ahead of the front court for Arnaud. He'll drive the lane, goes up, and he is fouled hard. But he was fouled on the floor before the shot went off. Arnaud just kind of flipped it up behind his back. They went through, but they're going to call the foul on the floor. That'll be the 4th team foul called against Ankeny. It's against Nate Nygren, his first. 21-19, Little Cyclones by 2. 5:35 left to go in the first half. Gilmore will toss it in, baseline to the right. Gets it into Arnaud. He'll drive with the left hand, pulls up right hand, jump shot up, no good. Rebound picked up, and it comes down to Slater of Ankeny. Hawks down by 2, an opportunity to tie it or take the lead, and Mewey called for a foul as he bumped Slater as he tried to steal the pass in the wing as the ball was distributed to the right. Mewey will pick up his first, the 4th team foul called against Ames High. Kellen Vance will now play it in. Far sideline. Check into the ball game. So on the floor it is Gilmore, Bunker, Mewey, Arnaud, and Marsden. For Ames High, 5:23 left to go in the first half. Little Cyclones up by 2. Slater will bounce it off to the right as he gets it off to Thompson. Now to Schlegel. Left side, it goes to Slater on the wing. To Vance, quickly covered up by Gilmore. Now he'll give it up to Thompson. Trying to throw it to the interior, knocked back by Marsden. Thompson will pick it up right near the center ring. Caught up in a 5-second count nearly as he bounces it away to the right to Slater. He'll drive it into the left hand, cut off, back outside of the arc to Schlegel, to Thompson. Ankeny will play catch. Now they'll go inside. Here's Johnson, right hand layup is up, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's knocked out to Schlegel of Ankeny. Hawks will reset down by 2. 4:45 left to go in the first half. Vance will drive in, running right hand layup is up and good by Kellen Vance. His 5th point tonight, tied up at 21. Long possession for the Ankeny Hawks. Ames High to the inside. Here's Marsden. He loses it in traffic. Too hard to pass by Arnaud. And Ankeny gets it back on the turnover. 4th of the ball game for Ames High. 4:32 left to go in the first half. 21-21. Ames and Ankeny going at it. Here's Schlegel into the front court, picks up his dribble, goes to Slater, top of the key. He'll drive into the lane, goes up right hand, layup is up and good. Slater kind of forced the issue. Now Ankeny up by 2 at 23-21 with 4:10 left to play in the first half. Ames will have the ball around the perimeter. Gilmore near side wing. He'll drive into the right hand. Now backs up to the left to Arnaud. Austin goes inside Marsden, right block, layup, good. Oh, it's money in the bank when they can get it to Marsden on the block. His 4th point of the night, tied up at 23. 3:50 now left to play in the first half. Ankeny will play it around the perimeter. Vance for 3, right wing, it's good. He swishes it home. Kellen Vance with a quick lead. 26-23. Ankeny now by 3. Little Cyclones with the basketball. Now we've got a foul away from the ball. It's called against the inside, and Austin Arnaud called for the illegal screen. And Ankeny with a 3-point lead with 3:33 to play in the first half will get the ball back. Arnaud picks up his first. Ryan Cadis now back into the ball game with a taped up right index finger. One they didn't cut before and had to leave the ball game. Slater will bring it ahead on the dribble with the left hand. Now drives in, goes up, and is fouled hard by Cadis as Slater goes to the line. A lot of people thought he might have gotten ball, but might have got a little piece of the hip on his drive to the hoop. And Tom Slater the line to shoot 2. Cadis with his first, the 6th foul called against Ames High. Again, James Tays on the bench hasn't played much at all. He's been in foul trouble. He's got 3 personal fouls right now. Free throw on the way is up and good by Slater. And it's a 27-23 lead for Ankeny. The largest lead was at 6 here in the second period. Next free throw, up and no good. Rebound comes down to Gilmore. And Ames High will get it back. 4-point lead for the Hawks. Gilmore will bounce it off to Arnott in between the circles. He'll drive the lane, running right-hand layup is up, no good. Rebound to Thompson of Ankeny. Zion's had a wicked shooting night so far tonight. Slater off to the right to Thompson. He'll drive baseline right, caught up in traffic, back to Vance. Top of the key, 4-3, it's good! Wow, Kellen Vance is on fire. Ankeny with a 7-point lead, 2:52 remaining here in the first half. Wow, threes, they've made 3 so far. None of them from Taves. Little Cyclones with the ball, down by 7. 2:48 to go in the first half. Gilmore at the point. He'll bounce it off to Arnott. He'll take a couple of dribbles in, now kicks it back out to Cadis from the wing. Cadis got up in traffic, pulls up, baseline jumper, right side, something good. Ryan Cadis with a 16-foot J from the right baseline, 30-25, Ankeny by 5. Hawks back with the ball, Nygren left wing, will give it up to Vance, top of the circle. He'll put on the floor, drives left, cut up, will give it up to Thompson. Now to Nygren, left side, will drive into the right hand. He'll kick it out right corner to Thompson. He'll reverse it back left to Nygren. He'll pump fake, drives in, and his foul. No, they're going to call a charging foul, called against Nate Nygren as he ran right over the top of David Huey, who took one for the team for the Ames High Little Cyclones. Nygren with his second, 15th foul called against Ankeny.
Sean Slater re-enters for the Hawks.
2:07 left to play here in the first half. 5-point Ankeny lead. Ames will play it in with Mewey. He'll get it into Arnott. He'll shoot it ahead to Cadis. Ryan ahead of the front court. Bounce pass left side. Here's Marsden. Pull-up jumper. No good. Left it short. Right off the front end of the rim from the left side. And the rebound to Slater. He'll speed it ahead of the front court. Slater driving in. Dishes it left side. And it's thrown away by Mewey. Turnover by Ankeny, and Mewey now will bring it ahead with the left hand on the dribble. Spins it off right. Arnott got him up the 3. He'll drive the lane. Right hand layup. No good, but he's fouled hard and will go to the line to shoot 2. Ames High's first trip to the foul line tonight with 1:42 to go in the first half. Ankeny committing their 16th foul. Arnott will be at the line to shoot 2. The foul on Calvin Johnson, his first. First free throw is up and good by Arnott. He's got 6 in the period. Ames High within 4 at 30-26. The next free throw by Arnott is up, no good. So Austin goes 1 out of 2. The rebound to Ankeny. 1:40 to play. First half, Hawks by 4. Schlegel with it into the front court. He'll spin it off right to Vance. Vance working against Cadis, will penetrate in, kicks it out right corner. Driving in is Slater, pump fakes, goes over the jump shot in the lane. It's up, no good. Rebound to Arnott. He'll kick it ahead to Gilmore. Jordan ahead of the front court, working against the speedy Schlegel. Now he'll go right to Arnott. He'll go inside of the post, and the ball's knocked away. Turnover by Ames High. Ankeny in the front court. Here's Schlegel driving the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. A rebound, Marsden. Now to Arnott, 1-on-3. Austin, numbers not there. He'll back away with one. Cadis will fire for 3 right wing. It's up, no good. A quick shot by Ames High, down by 4. Minute left to go in the first half. Here's Vance for 3, right corner. It's up, no good. Rebound to Marsden. Ames High is going to have to slow it down, set it up, and get 2 on this trip. Getting down by 4, 30-26. So the Cyclones will play it around the perimeter. Mewey working against Vance. Will go inside to Arnott, and it's turned over. Ankeny lobs it ahead. 2 on none. Here's Vance. Layup good. A turnover and Ankeny with a 6-point lead. 28 seconds left to go in the first half. Ames High misses James Tays. He's on the bench with 3 fouls. Here's Gilmore ahead of the front court. Caught up in the right wing, now to Mewey, top of the circle. David drives left, and he has it stolen away by Johnson. Into the front court, Johnson, layup, left hand, good. 7 seconds left to go in the first half. Ames High is down by 8, 34-26. Here's Mewey, left wing, throws up the 3 at the air ball. The first half. Ankeny on a big roll to end the first half of play. 34-26. As they score 19 points in the second period. Ames High held to 15. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Little Cyclone Basketball. We're just about ready for second half action. 34-26. Little Cyclones down by 8 on the floor to start the second half for Ames. Jordan Gilmore, Ryan Cadis, along with Austin Arnaud, James Tays, and here's Ross Marston on the inside. Had it taken away. Marston loses the ball but picks it up left baseline. Goes inside to Cadis and he's fouled. A hold on Eric Thompson. That'll be his second first team foul late half against Ankeny. Little Cyclones need to trim down this lead. Again, Tays, Gilmore, Marsden, Cadis, and Arnaud. Gilmore will play it in baseline to the right. Slaps it, holds it way high, has to get it in, and does to Marsden on the right block. Ross will give it up. No, he'll have it stripped away, and he'll pick it right back up on the floor to Gilmore, left wing. Jordan drives in, cut off on the baseline, back out to Arnaud. He'll take a dribble in, we'll hand it back to Gilmore to reset. Jordan spinning on Schlegel, will give it up to Arnaud. He'll dump it down right block. Here's Cadis, turn on jumpers, up and good by Cadis. He's been carrying the bulk of the load tonight offensively for Ames. Has been Ryan Cadis. He's got 12, 34-28, Little Cyclones down. Ankeny up and with the ball. Schlegel with it right wing to Vance. Near side wing, he'll dump it in the block. Slater backing in, pump fakes, kicks it out to Thompson. Now he'll look to go inside to Vance, top of the circle. Vance will drive the lane, goes up right hand, rolling, hook shot is up and good. Nobody covered him up as soon as he drove in. 36-28. Ankeny back up by 8. 6:55 left to go in the third period. Here's a drive by Cadis, caught up in traffic to Arnaud, to Marsden, back out. Gilmore for 3, right wing. It's up, no good. Rebound, fought for. Arnaud had it taken away. It's kicked down and picked up by Cadis to Tays. James will drive in, throws up a 12-foot jump shot. It's up, no good from the left elbow. And a rebound to Ankeny. Hawks with their largest lead of 8. Into the front court with Slater. He'll go to Vance, top of the circle. He'll drive the lane, goes in, right hand layup, good. He'll pump fake at the top of the key, get his defender up, and he'll drive in and lay it up and in. Ankeny with their largest lead of 10 at 38-28. Here's Tays, covered up quickly in the left corner. He'll go inside to Marsden and scored away by Thompson. 6:10 left to go in the third period. Ames high, not sharp. Hawks into the front court. Thompson in the right corner. He'll bounce it into the low block to Schlegel. Caught up in traffic. He'll bounce it back to Thompson. Picked up by Marsden. Ames remaining man. Thompson drives in underneath the hoop. Right hand hook shot up. No good. Rebound to Arnaud. And the rebound to Gilmore. Little Cyclones need a bucket, and many of them in a big way. Here's Tays with it in between the circles. Gives up right side to Cadis. Ryan goes inside to Marsden. He's pushed one behind by Eric Thompson. That'll be his third. And Aaron Matthews for Coach John Peterson is quickly up off the bench for Ankeny, and he'll check in for Thompson. 5:40 remaining in the third period. Ankeny up by 10, 38-28. Gilmore will look to play it in baseline to the right. Gets it into Tays, right wing, now to Cadis. Top of the circle for 3. It's up good! A three-pointer by Ryan Cadis. The young man is going off tonight. 38-31. Ankeny by 7. 5:25 left to go in the third period. Here's Vance, top of the circle, 4-3, and he's going off even more. Kellen Vance with a triple off the top of the key. Ankeny back up by 10, 41-31. He shot that with a hand in his face. Here's Tays with it far side of the court. Tays will give it up to Cadis, top of the circle. He'll give it right back to Gilmore, near side of the court, way out front. Jordan will now dribble it in. Drives the lane, spins back to his left, has it stolen away by Ankeny. And here come the Hawks. Vance, who's had the hot hand, into the front court to Schlegel. He'll go to Slater, just left of the key. Back to Vance. He'll fire up a 3 and hits it from the left side of the key. Kellen Vance with another triple, and Ankeny with a lead of 34-31 with 4:39 to play in the third period. Ankeny up by 13 over Ames high with 4:35 to play in the third period. And a charging foul against Austin Arnaud as he brought it ahead into the front court. Schlegel gave him a and Schlegel came up to defend him as soon as he crossed the half-court line. Now that Ames high wanted out of the timeout. Now they need to step it up defensively, and you got to find Kellen Vance. Here's Schlegel on the drive. He's caught up. He'll give it up. Calvin Johnson, jumper from 16, no good. Rebound Marsden. Ames high will bring it back ahead with Gilmore at the point. Jordan will give it up to Tays, left side wing. Now to Arnaud, who will bounce it off to Gilmore. Need to get James Tays active here. Gilmore with it, right side wing to Cadis. Top of the circle, 4-3, it's up, no good. Rebound underneath to Slater. And here come the Ankeny Hawks. Slater to Vance, he'll drive baseline left side, cut up, now go to Matthews. He's in the lane, running this shot, right hand, up and good. Matthews, and it's a 15-point Ankeny lead with 3:42 left to go in the third period. Gilmore will have it left of the key on the wing. He'll bounce it up to Cadis in between the circles. Now right side corner. Here's Tays trying to fight for his shot. He'll throw up a jumper from 15 and hit it. James Tays with his first bucket of the ball game hits it from the right high post, and it's 46-33. Ankeny by 13. 3:17 left to go in the third period. Vance, top of the key, 4-3. It's left short. Rebound Ankeny. Slater in the lane. Dishes it left, and it's knocked around, and picking it up is Arnaud. Ames high will get it back. Gilmore head of the front court. Dribbles it left, caught up in traffic. Give it up to Cadis. Top of the circle working against Vance. Now left side of the key to Gilmore. Ames high trying to post up strong inside. As Cadis will have it top of the circle. Dribbles it to his right. Caught up. Now will give it to Arnaud. He'll lob it down below to no one in particular. And it's thrown away by Ankeny. Fourth turn of the third period for Ames. 2:43 to play in the third period. Ankeny up 46-33. Hawks will have it left side of the key. Vance will go inside. Matthews working in on Marston. He'll kick it back out to Johnson. To Slater to reset. Johnson to Slater. Schlegel will drive the lane. Caught up at the foul line. Now back to Calvin Johnson. Ames High is going to be smart with each possession, hold on to it as much as they can. Ames High with just one team foul here in the second half. Now Schlegel will look to drive in, goes up, reverse layup, right hand, good as he hits it from behind his back. Sean Schlegel with his fifth point of the night, 48-33. Ankeny back up by 15. Here's Gilmore on the drive. He's caught up in traffic. He'll lose it, and Schlegel will strike it in off his Marsden. And out of bounds, and Ames High will turn it right back over to Ankeny. Third period, Ankeny is yet to commit a turnover. Arnaud now coming out of the ball game. Nick Littweiler is back in. 1:59 to play in the third. Ankeny up by 15. And now a timeout taken by John Peterson. A full timeout. Back in 1 minute on News Talk 1430 KSR. 48-33, Ankeny up by 15. Here's a three from the corner by Slater, and it's deflected away by Ames High. Marsden got out to cover up the corner. Slater got a big piece of ball. 48-33. Little Cyclones down by 15. Gut check big time right now. Here's Cadis, top of the circle with 1:36 to play in the third period. Tays will have it right wing, trying to get freed up. Drives to Luke, pulls up, foul line, jumpers up good. Tays will push it home from the right high post. His fourth point of the game, 48-35. Little Cyclones down by 13. 1:20 to play in the third period. Nygren will drive the lane, dishes it back to the middle. Here's Matthews, his layup, no good. Rebound, Littweiler. Rebound to Ames High. Here come the Little Cyclones. Gilmore ahead in the front court, goes to the top of the circle to Cadis. He'll drive with the right hand, kicks it out to Littweiler. To Gilmore, top of the key, drives the lane, goes up, right hand, jumpers, up, no good. Rebound to Matthews. Boy, big miss right there inside of the net to play in the third period. Here's Vance with it. He'll go inside. Nygren, fadeaway jumpers, up, no good. Rebound to Cadis. 50 seconds left to go in the third period. Ames High down by 13, 48-35. Little Cyclones with the ball in the front court. With it is Cadis. Now to Littweiler, top of the circle. Nick trying to fight off Johnson. Now will drive the lane, dishes it right. And a foul on the floor, a push, called against Ankeny. That'll be the third team foul against the Hawks with 35 seconds left to go in the third period. Halftime score, Johnston leading Urbandale 29-26. And the other Sub-State 2 semifinal. Eric Bunker now coming back into the ball game. He'll check in for Ryan Cadis. And now Sean Schlegel trying to come into the ball game. He will. He'll come in for Tom Slater. Ames High down by 13. Gilmore will inbound it baseline to the right. Slaps it, holding it, trying to get it in, and does to Marsden in the lane. Marsden, right-hand layup, left and short off the window between the glass and the rim. And the rebound comes down to Nygren. A tough shot for Marsden as he is fading away from the basket. Now Ankeny could hold for one. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Slagle will have it right at the center ring. 20 seconds to go in the period. We'll give it up to Nygren. Ankeny with some very good ball handlers. Bunker will stick to Vance on the corner. Inside of 12 seconds. Now Vance will get it back. He'll hand it off to Nygren inside of 10 to 8, 7. Nygren with it in between the rings, working against Gilmore. Goes back right. Vance for three. It's up and it's no good. Rebound to Matthews. His shot at the horn is not there. That will be the end of the third period. But Ankeny scores 14 and they hold Ames high to 9. Through three periods, Ankeny trying to pull off the upset at 48-35. They'll play it in as they have the ball to begin the fourth and final period. The Cyclones down by 13, leading a lot of stops. Nygren to Vance, right wing. Looks to dribble inside of the arc, gets it to Slagle. To Thompson, far right side. Thompson cut up by Arnaud. Ankeny loses the ball to Nygren right there to pick it up. Johnny on the spot. Drives baseline left. Now left side. Here's a three by Slagle. Up and good. Ames trying to come back with the answer. Here's Cada's fadeaway jump shot. No good. Rebound. Fought corner. Deflected out of bounds on catch for Arnaud. And Ankeny will get the ball back. 16-point Hawk lead. Their largest of the ball game. And they are continuing to fly away. It could be dangerous territory. Ankeny with some great guard play here tonight. Ames tries to trap. Ankeny does break it. Here's Johnson. Now to Nygren. Ames high with just one team foul, too, as well. Here's Slagle at the foul line. Will drive the lane, goes up. Jump shot is up. No good. Rebound. Foxwood tipped out to Calvin Johnson. He'll lose it on the floor. It's lost in traffic. And Nygren will get it in the left corner for Ankeny. He'll reset. Tries baseline left. Pulls up. Jumpers up. Left it short. Rebound tipped out. And Arnaud will get it for Ames high. And he'll clear it out to Perry. Going here to clear it out. As he knocked Thompson down to the ground. It's getting physical. There's Gilmore, left side wing. Ames needing to make a run. Gilmore will drive baseline left. Now to Litweiler. He'll pull up. Jumper on the way. It's up and good. Litweiler from 15 feet from the left high post. His first bucket, 51-37. Little Cyclones down by 14. Ankeny in backcourt. Nygren throws it away. Tays will get the steal. James into the front court. Picked up his dribble. Now we'll give it off to Gilmore. 6:15 to play in the ball game. He'll go right side. Litweiler banging in. Turn on jumper in the lane is up. No good. Rebound. And Arnaud's held up. Nothing called. And now they're going to call a double foul. They're asking for officials' help. Arnaud was held. And they just call a warning against both. It's a two-man crew tonight, not the normal three-man crew. And they're missing something. 51-37, and then Arnaud's wrists were held by Thompson. He had each his right and his left wrist, and both were palm of his hands, and Arnaud could not do anything. Slagle into the front court will get it off to Vance in the corner. Driving in is Johnson, and he should be called for a push, but now they're going to call on Arnaud. Eric Thompson tried to clear it out with his elbow to Arnaud. Now they're going to reverse it. Call it on Thompson. What do we got here? 5:53 to play. 51-37. Ankeny is on Arnaud. And then a technical foul called on Calvin Johnson. Arnaud with 3 fouls, and James Tays now to the line. Second team foul against Ankeny, second against Ames, fourth against Ankeny. And the first free throw by Tays is up and good. His 5th point of the night, 51-38. 5:53 to play. Next free throw by Tays is no good. So Tays goes 1 out of 2 from the line. Ames tied down by 13. Again, 5:53 to play. The Cyclones will have the ball because of the technical. Gilmore will play it in. Looks to get it in and has trouble and has to burn a timeout. They're only going to call a 5 count. Wait a second. They called a 5 count instead of a timeout. Gilmore did not get it off, so Ames High will turn it over. 51-38. And Schlegel calls for the ground. He's called for the travel. So each team exchanging turnovers here. 51-38. Little Cyclones down by 13. 5:44 left to play. Gilmore ahead of the front court. Gives it off to Litweiler. Now to Arnaud, top of the circle. Arnaud will go right to Gilmore. Now to Tays, top of the circle, 4-3. It's up, no good. Rebound tapped out. Arnaud will track it down to Cadis, and it's loose on the floor. Tays will pick it up, left wing for 3, no good. Rebound Litweiler, put back not there, but he's fouled hard. This one's getting away from the Zebras in a hurry because Arnaud and Thompson collided in midair, and Thompson got the brunt end of the collision. Schlegel will pick up his second. Nick Litweiler now to the line to shoot some free throws. 5:21 to play. Litweiler's first free throw is up and no good. Ames High has to start hitting these free throws. Down by 13 with 5:21 to play. Ross Marsden getting ready to check in for the shooter. Big Ross has been sitting on the bench getting gassed up. Litweiler connects 1 out of 2. Leading down to 12 for Ankeny, 5:21 to play. Marsden back in, he's on the floor with Gilmore, Tays, Arnaud, and Cadis. Johnson will play it into Vance, now we'll get it back to Johnson in backcourt to Vance. Trying to avoid the 10-second count, brings it across. Now a timeout taken by John Peterson, and he's hot after his own team. It will be a 30-second timeout, 5:13 remaining in the ball game. But that is going to be changing soon. The Iowa High School Athletic Association Tournament Plan 2006-07 will be going to a 3-man crew all the way around, which will be good. Extra set of eyes. Here's Slater, top of the key, will penetrate in the lane, loses it in traffic, and it's last touch by Utah. 5 minutes to go. Ankeny by 12. Slater will play it in. Baseline to the right. Slaps it, holds it, trying to get it in. Now looking, and will burn a timeout. Close to a 5 count, but not one called. It'll be a full timeout. 5 minutes to play. Ankeny by 12. Back in a minute here on KSI. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Ames High down by 12. Here's Slater with it left side of the key. He'll penetrate in the lane against Cadis. Spins to his right. Now goes to Thompson. We'll hand it back to Slater. To Schlegel to reset. Ankeny will play it around the perimeter. They'll go inside. Here's Slater on the drive. Goes up right hand layup. No good. Rebound Marsden. Ames needing the points on this possession. We'll bring it ahead into the front court. Gilmore with it. Left side wing. Will bounce it off to Cadis. He'll bounce off his knee, picks up his dribble now to Arnaud. To Tays to reset right at the center ring. Down by 12. Ames High doesn't have time for chicanery. Got to get after it. Cadis to the foul line. Marsden will lob it to Arnaud. Right hand layup. Good. The high-low game starting to work. Tonight. Ames High within 10 at 51-41. Ankeny ahead of the front court. Here's Slater with the drive. Right hand layup. No good. Overshot the hoop. Cadis with the rebound. Now to Gilmore. Jordan, front court, left side. Tays on the left wing. Thought about the 3. Now will bounce it to the inside, and it's turned over. Ankeny back with it. Kellen Vance will drive in. He's caught up in traffic. Might have taken some steps. Here's Johnson in the lane. Running shot. Rejected away by Marsden. Picked up by Gilmore. Jordan ahead of the front court. Goes to Arnaud. Blocked left side. And a jumper's up by Arnaud. No good, but he's fouled on the floor by Kellen Vance. That'll be his first. 3:41 to play. Ames High within 10. Arnaud to the line.
Vance is first. Austin Arnaud at the line for Ames.
Need to start hitting these. 6th team foul. Ames High in the bonus the rest of the way. He'll be at the line for two. The first free throw by Arnaud. It's up and no good. Rimmed in and out. 51-41. 3:41 to play. The next free throw by Arnaud. Bends the knee, strokes the shot, and hits it. At the front end of the rim, got the shooter's roll, 51-42. And now Ames trapping in the half court. Here's Slater, caught up in traffic with Drew, get it across to Niagara. 3:30 to play, Ames down by 9. Ankeny with the ball and the lead. Hawks with it, the reverse it here to the near side wing to Slater. Opener 4 looks to penetrate in the lane, caught up in traffic, now will throw it back to the corner left side. Ankeny just playing give and go, milking each possession. Playing some pretty smart basketball. Here's Nygren on the drive, right hand layup, no good. And Arnaud is fouled up over the back by Eric Thompson. That'll be his fourth. And Arnaud will come down to the other end to shoot free throw. Now, boys, it's time to lace him up.
Eric Thompson is fourth.
That'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Ames High. Nice ball. Ames trying to fight their way back, down by as many as 16 here in the second half. The free throw by Arnaud is up and good. Arnaud's 10th point of the night. 51-43 now. 3:07 play. Arnaud's second free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Cadis. For Arnaud, top of the circle for three. It's off the mark. Rebound Gilmore. Oh my God!